the girls, how you doing? Let's do another pick a card, and today we're going to be asking what are they up to. So maybe you're waiting on somebody, or maybe you're just wondering. Let's just keep it very open. General reading here. We're going to do 2 parts and then we're going to develop, right? Okay. Deep voice today. Yeah, of course, George is here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Part number 1, what are they up to? 10 of Wands. Knight of Swords. Okay, and the 7 of Cups. Interesting. So, what they're up to? Well, they're recovering from the 10 of Wands. They were carrying a lot of things, a lot of responsibility, a lot of people. Maybe they were taking care of a lot of things, and now they're getting to the end of the cycle. And after the 10 of Wands, you will have the Ace of Wands. I know what I want, and what about myself? Okay, excuse me, George is definitely here. So what they're trying to achieve is like, well, yeah, what is it that I want for myself, and how can I do this for myself? Because thinking about other people all the time, I don't really care about myself, but that's not correct. Okay, they may have been procrastinating about that. You know, they probably knew I should take care of myself better, I should do this, I should do that, but I should, you know what I'm saying? That never really become a reality. So now they appreciate to maybe it's time for them to stand by, maybe to stay still for a second. It's not about procrastinating, and we're going to get there eventually. Procrastinating Sunday morning, you know, but maybe also daydreaming what they would like in their life, you know, what they wish could happen. And it's all nice and sweet, but you cannot just daydream your life. You have to be in it as well, right? So it's about working on it now and really taking action. Okay, so as talking about action, yes, Knight of Swords, there's someone is a messenger with one sword, very clear. I know what I want, I know what I don't want. But also very fast, as you can see. Oh, poor thing, the horse is a bit exhausted, but you know what I'm saying. It's a time to move forward and to be a bit drastic, I would say, and not so kind of you know, be fluffing around here. I'm gonna daydream my life. No, it's time to take action. So are they gonna receive a news from messenger? It's gonna be like very fast, or are they gonna become the messenger and come very quickly towards you? Okay, that's what we might trying to find out. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, there was a limitation of their mind, and maybe taking care of other people was a good excuse to not take care of themselves or not doing anything for themselves. I know for a fact that can happen very easily. You take care of everyone, you nurture everyone, and then you forget yourself, and then you're on the floor and you don't know why. Absolutely. So the moon, yeah, it's time to find out what is underneath, you know, what is marinating underneath. We need to, you know, purge it out and see what is underneath. Maybe as well, very romantic card, and maybe it's time to think about love. Maybe working is great, but maybe what about love? What about fulfilling an inspiration of happiness, or simply just be at peace with ourselves? This card is romantic, also is a card of reflection, introspection. It's time to look within. You know, I've been agitating myself in all kind of things, but what about me? So what they're up to? They're up to realize that they're being frustrated and frustrating a lot of people, maybe by their non-action, okay? And dissipating the need into, you know, all kind of activity all day long and not being focused and centered. So it's time for them to really do this. And yes, you are probably in a 2 of 1 position, the Empress position, male, female, doesn't matter, because you're waiting for them to take action. You're looking at the, you know, at the sky or the sea, and you wait for the boat to come in. You've been waiting for a long time. They have to make a decision, maybe between 2 as well. But I think it would be more, am I carry on living my life just taking care of everything and everyone, or do I take some time for myself and maybe find the people who resonate for me anymore? Because when you're fluffing around, you don't really have time to really focus on the people around you and what do they mean, what they want, what they're scared of, whatever. You're just going like this, so like, see what I mean? And it's maybe time for them to calm down a little bit, okay? Yeah, because they have to drop a dead weight that they've been carrying around and dragging, I would say, for years and years and years. The introspection of the moon, here we go again. It's time for them to stop, stay still, and reflect for a second. We're Sunday today. What a nice opportunity to do that. Right. So that's what they're up to. Okay. Reflecting and appreciating who they are, what they want, what do they want to do with the people around them, and take action. Okay. And very, very quick action as well. Okay. Pile number 2, what they're up to. Nine, what? Four, I don't know, 4 Pentacle, and the 9 of Cups, here we go, and the Sun. Oh my God, I'm jumping through the cards, all right? Okay, let's go. So what do we have here? The Sun is the best card of the whole deck. So it's about reconnecting with the inner child, reconnecting with a person they are within, and they've been a little boy, little girl, and that is quite remarkable because they're not going to hide anything anymore toward themselves and toward others, but essentially toward themselves. They have to do something about themselves, about their own truth. What was I doing or thinking when I was 6 or 7 years old? Go back to their roots, okay? And it's a lot of celebration, a lot of joy, okay? Beautiful. Because otherwise they look at you wishing to be with you, or they're thinking, oh, there's something out there, or must be someone out there better for me. But they're not doing anything. They're on standby. They pose. Okay. You have a wish granted, or they have a wish granted, and maybe that will be to reconnect with you. Instead of looking at you and wishing to be with you, they might actually take action. Because looking at you, wishing to be with you and not doing anything, what is going on? Okay, so we need to take action because we want this result. Okay, so take action in an equal way. The Sun is very, you're mirroring each other. You have no need to hide your personality or hide anything. You are truly yourself. You can be goofy, you can be silly, you can be all kind of things, but you are real. That's the point, okay? So let's have more information about this, what's up to. What they're up to is obviously open the heart. Open the heart, maybe apologizing for taking so long, or maybe wandering somewhere else before they finally come back to you. It's very possible. Communication, yes, it's time for this communication. And it's going to have to be ongoing. It's not just one side. That cannot be one side only, okay? So we have the 11-11. That is absolutely stunning. That could be marriage. That could also be the twin flame, as we call it. So it's mirroring each other, but also triggering each other in order to better ourselves. And that's the only way we can get to that point, is bettering ourselves and not being afraid. You are at peace with yourself. You can be truthful with that person that is close to you, or you allow that person to get close to you. And from that, magic can happen. Absolutely. What else? Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Carry on, carry on. 10 of Pentacles, it could be like you met, you connected, and then there was nothing happening for a while. You were maybe busy somewhere else with somebody else, and they were the same. And then finally you reconnect, because during that time of no communication, you grew, you learned different things about yourself and others. And from that, now you're a better person. And that's what more or less the twin flame happened. The reason why the twin flame happened is to actually better yourself and getting an idea of progress. And it's the idea of movement forward as well. It's ongoing. It has to be satisfactory as well. Satisfying, maybe. That would be the word. It's Sunday, you see, that slow. Satisfying, okay? So on this note, let's drop that here. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. Ciao.